And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2016, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for psychics, mystics, channelers and people of that type. The big news is that Saturn is still going retrograde in your sign and will be for another month or two yet. This month he's retrograding backwards over the sun of those of you born around the 3rd, 4th, 5th of December. And if you're one of these, you may well have experienced, in fact if you're born in the first week of December, you may well have experienced this last few months as being quite a confusing, larger than life and over the top time, with elements of largesse and elements of major restriction and limitation. It is all reaching a peak now this month, and I do expect certain times, most notably around the solstice, the 20th, 21st, 22nd of this month, to become a little bit, it's going to get a little bit hectic at those days. So forewarned is forearmed. But the thing is, this is the last month of all the major challenges. And that by the time you're into the end of this month, you should be able to sigh a breath of relief and be able to say to yourself, okay, this is done now. Now we can start to lighten up and no longer take things so seriously. It won't be so urgent or imminent. The worst of the shedding and the weeding and the pruning will be over. The worst of the over-the-top situations, the bubbles will have burst. Much of the confusion and the uncertainty of recent times will be over. There is a full moon at the very end of Sagittarius this month on the 20th, around about 11:12 a.m. midday time. We won't see it obviously because it will be sunrise. Sun will be up, at least in the UK. But this month, as far as June 2016 goes, Sagittarius, have a patient month.